What's happening, YouTubers? Victorinox fan here with another video. Ooh, this is a very good video for me. I'm very excited to be making this. Tried to film it last night, but the lighting just doesn't work. You need natural light. Even if it's blowing it out a bit now, it's still leagues better than what nighttime video is going to get on a phone. Something else you're going to notice is, oh, knocked my tripod. I've got a tripod. I finally brought it with me, and I managed to get a little attachment for my phone so that I can film 1080p video and actually have access to both of my hands, which is a nice upgrade. So you're not going to get any shaky cam. This is a William Henry E10, part of their EDC series, which is the E6 and the E10, the E10 being larger. Unlike a lot of their knives, it's not particularly gaudy and it's not overly expensive, but it still has the high quality that they're known for, and the very lightweight and more compact. But I think this is their largest. Someone's showing off with their motorcycle. Right off the bat, you are blown away by their packaging. If you care about packaging, it's they definitely go all out compared to something like a Chris Reeve box. It's hefty. Even when I got it from A.G. Russell, the box is like, that's kind of heavy. What is in here? I thought this was a small knife. It's a big box. Kind of like an eyeglass case or a pen case. You've got some plush cushion on the back. Some knife. You get a DVD that does not want to play on my computer, so I have to find a way to play this weird shape. Give me like an SD card or something. You get a little certificate of authenticity that says stuff 60 to 62 Rockwell hardness. It's cool. I like this kind of stuff. I dig packaging. I work in marketing, so I've always been kind of a fan of good quality packaging, good quality higher end presentation. It's not necessary, but it adds a nice touch. So we'll get that out of the way because you want to see this. Feast your eyes on that. 6061 anodized aluminum with desert ironwood inlay. You can even see the reflection on the buttons. This was a special run done for A.G. Russell a few years ago. In fact, this knife was produced in 2011. So, yeah, almost 2 years ago. And I think it's one of those models that has just sat there. I don't understand why, because I guess trends on YouTube collecting and just general collecting is more overbuilt and more beefy. This is a gorgeous gentleman's knife. It's extremely slim, not too broad. Got a very deep carry pocket clip. Unbelievably lightweight. Like, guys, this is almost as light as my Klotzli. My Klotzli was 1.8 ounces, 1.6 ounces. Yeah, that was 1.6 ounces without the sheath. This is about 1.7, 1.8. And it's not a small knife. I just want to give you a bit of a size. Now, let me open the thing first. Button lock. The benefit of a button lock is once you overcome that strong detent, it shoots out like a rocket. It's so fast. Got some fingerprints, but too bad. DLC coated tungsten D2 blade with 60 to 62 Rockwell hardness. About 2 and a bit millimeter thick with a deep hollow grind. Oh, let me tell you, this is a great hollow grind. And this is the star of the show, but I'll get back to that. The aluminum has been textured, well, machine textured with the inlay. It's a fairly seamless inlay, not as, I think, seamless as something you'd seen of Chris Reeve. Menundi, I think that still gets best points for most seamless. But that color, that ironwood, is just stellar. Comes in other woods than carbon fiber and silver 12 for the same price. You get their little pivot, their polished screws. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty impressive. Oh yeah, crowned thumb stud. Makes it very easy to catch on to, actually. But I just got to show you this. This hollow grind is thinner than most parts of the large Sebenza and the SJ75, and it comes with one of the best edges, if not the best edge I've ever gotten out of box. Like Spyderco, more polished than a Spyderco, better than many of my Chris Reeve edges that I've ever gotten out of box, better than my Striders. The only things that came close were, let me think, my Para 2 came ridiculously sharp, and my Kirby Lambert did, and my Turbulence, but this is just unreal. Say what you will about Matt Conable's designs, his company puts on a solid edge at the end, so I have a lot of respect for that. Action's very smooth. Again, you have to get past that detent. Couple minor finishing things I noticed. The pocket clip sides are not perfectly machined. They're smooth, but you can see a little machining marks on the side. I'm not one to really care about this, but there are some people who do like super high-end finishing. This is one of their lower-end knives, even though it is $300. It lacks some of it, like the crazy features like ZDP 189 steel. It doesn't have titanium or mokume handles. It's aluminum. But what it does leave you with is a very functional, very light, long knife that cuts really well and looks gorgeous. I mean, it's only a little bit smaller than a large Sebenza. Now let me see if I can get like a... Yeah, it's about 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 of an inch smaller. It's got, though, a good amount of cutting edge, so in between a small and a large Sebenza. You know what? The more I use it, the more it smooths out. It's a little bit smaller than an SNG as well, but not by a whole lot. It's got more cutting edge, which is funny. It's got more cutting edge than an SNG, about 3 1/4. Obviously, a small Sebenza weighs almost half of what a small Sebenza does. It geometry-wise, it feels thinner than... I'm going to say it's thinner, even at the thinnest point, or as thin as, let's say, maybe a little thinner than the large Sebenza. Near the tip, it's definitely thinner. I wish I had a micrometer. But yeah, amazing looking knife. I wish I had my clot sleeve to compare it to, just because I wanted to compare it to my other dress knives. But the only high-end dress knife I have here is my Menundi, and they weigh about the same. So, impressive knife. You don't see a lot of these on YouTube, so I'm happy to be able to throw one into the fray, and I'm very happy to have gotten something from this brand, because I think it'll give me a long, long life of service. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. See you around. Later.